Hello everyone, and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 2 PvP and another weapon showcase. This time I am using the Drakekeepers Greataxe, and I've got to say, of the Greataxe class weapons, this is without a doubt my favorite. Its reach is more similar to a Greatsword class weapon than a Greataxe, and that's a good thing if you ask me. Always having more reach is a good thing, so there's that. But moving on, the Drakekeepers Greataxe, it requires 40 strength and 14 dexterity in order to wield it. It has an A scaling in strength and an E in dexterity. At plus 9, my axe is not fully upgraded, it's only plus 9. Its physical base damage is 361, and the attack rating is 569 with a Ring of Blades plus 2. So without the Ring of Blades, that's a 519. And either way, that's really nothing I would ever want to be hit by, so there's that. The counter strength of the weapon is 110, the poise damage is 50 per hit, and the weight is 16 units. So overall, it's a pretty straightforward weapon. Really the only thing that makes this weapon special, when compared to the other Greataxes, is the reach. It's got a long handle, as you guys can see, it's got a very long handle. And, it makes sense to take advantage of that, and when you're using this weapon, the moveset does take pretty good advantage of that long handle. So, because of that, you can easily outrange someone who is, say, using another Greataxe of any kind, really. Like, say you're using the Gurm Greataxe and your opponent is using this weapon. They'll be able to outdistance you, not a problem. Just super easy. Right there, I don't know why I didn't roll. I was spamming the B button, the game was like, oh, you want to roll? Oh, well, no, we don't want you to. Gotta love when it happens, right? I swear, they're becoming sentient, and by they I mean the games and controllers and all that. Terminator-like stuff. I've been watching too many movies recently, sorry. Anyway, back on topic. The biggest pro of the weapon would definitely be the reach of it, and the biggest con, I would definitely have to say, can be demonstrated in this fight right here, this extremely long fight. This guy wants a backstab on me. Very, very badly. He's able to dodge pretty much all of my attacks for the most part, and it takes a long, long time for me to kill this guy. But it really gets the point across, so I'm sorry if you get bored while watching this part of the video, but this really does go to show how easy it is to dodge this weapon's moveset. It's very slow, very telegraphed, and it just... your opponent has to walk into it, for the most part, for you to get them with it, or you have to be good at predicting where they're going to go. Which I am good at sometimes, but, when someone's fishing for a backstab, this weapon doesn't really have the best moveset to counter that. So that's something you really do need to keep in mind. It's a slow weapon. It's a Greataxe, though, so what do you expect? Personally, I figured that this would happen, and I knew that this would happen. I'm kind of surprised that he kept failing to get the roll backstab on me. Why? I don't know. But I ended up... Well, I'm not going to spoil anything. It's coming up in 15 seconds or so. Yeah, very long fight because he was good at dodging the attacks. And, it's not hard to be good at dodging the attacks. Very, very slow weapon. And, yeah, they made the Great Axes and Great Hammers and all that faster in Dark Souls 2 than they were in Dark Souls 1. But still... Let's be honest, it's still too slow to compete with someone who is able to dodge such a telegraphed moveset, and it really doesn't take a lot. It truly does not. So there's that. Overall, though, it's a great weapon. I really do enjoy using this thing, and I'm really thinking I'm going to make a pure strength build sometime soon. Go with 60 strength so I can use another weapon that I'm looking forward to using very much, for those who can figure out what that is. Shouldn't be too hard, but... right here, this guy's wearing Gower's Ring of Protection, and this also shows something good about the weapon. Its rolling attack has a shockwave-like effect around it. Right there, his ring broke, but I obviously and clearly hit him from the front. So, that goes to show this weapon does have a shockwave produced around its attacks, which you can see in the cloud right there. I'm going to assume that's what the size of the shockwave is approximately about. So there's that as well. Overall, though, fun weapon, pretty viable. I definitely would suggest picking it up if you do manage to get it as a drop. Apparently, these drops are pretty rare. I was farming for the Black Dragon War pick at the time, and I just kept getting these drops like candy, so I don't know. I didn't... Oh, hello, Lacey. That was my dog just groaning like that. Sorry about that, guys. You okay, girl? Okay. Yeah, so, anyway, there is one fight left right after this one. Very short fights, these last two, and I really don't have anything else to say. So, I'm going to leave right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, found it helpful in one way or another. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, please, and enjoy the rest of the video, guys. I will see you guys next time.